game change, I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip-hop, I'm just trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap, trash you get nothing. If you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happens to be the date that hip-hop was started. KRS-One said bring it to the cipher. Coogee rap, taking the war, that was fire. Rakim, I ain't no joke, was on the lineup. Jada and Nate Dogg.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. We back again on the Evening Rush Network, live here once again on this Wednesday. This is the new spot for the Underground Lounge on Wednesday nights. You know what I mean? Doing what we do best every day, all day. You know what I mean? On all platforms. Make sure you download the app at eveningrushnetwork.com and all that. This is the official DJ, producer, boom bap MC podcast, the Underground Lounge, and I am your host, Good Joker, the Overlooked MC, right here and live and direct. You know, and I have a good friend of mine live here today who definitely been doing this thing for a long time, from labels to management to promoter. I keep going. A DJ and radio personality, podcast, marketing manager, a teacher, hip hop musical historian, motivational speaker. I can keep going on and on about this brother who's been doing this thing in South Carolina, Anderson, that is, the A64. This is my fellow friend, my brother, and also a form of a mentor, my boy DJ Nick Unplugged. What's going on, family?
Mic check 1 2. What's up, baby? How you doing?
Man, hanging in there, man. I'm glad to have you on the platform. It's way overdue. Way overdue.
Yes, sir. I do agree with that.
We know each other from years ago. I'm not gonna put the year on there because it's gonna represent our age.
Hey, that's all right though. Like I told you earlier, man, staying relevant. You know,
yeah.
We've been rocking for a long time. I mean, and to still be relevant at this point at our age, it feels good to me, man. It feels good to still do this, to keep up with the times and the technology. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it.
No doubt. We got my man Rico from the A&D right
What's
there.
What's up, Rico?
My brother right there, man. A poet, MC right there. We got to get him on the show too. You know what I'm saying? Good, you tuning in, support your brother from your home city. You know what I mean? Yo, DJ Nick, we'll get right into it, brother, man. Let people know your story a little bit that don't know who DJ Nick is. Give me your little story and the path, your journey of where you at right now. You know what I mean?
Well, the story is unfinished, just like it's unplugged. But I'm gonna tell you where I'm at right now. Right now, it's a whole different ball game from where I started. You know, with this technology, and things are a lot easier to do than it was years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can remember pressing up 100 CDs or having 100 CDs pressed up and paying well over $500.
That's right.
You know, we didn't have MP3 streams back then. But now the game is next level. And like I say, keeping up with the times and the technology and evolving, man, I'm loving every bit of it. But look, right now, I always have been a DJ. Going all the way back to my high school days. Been more involved in radio in the last 12 years. Still in music production, management, digital marketing, you know, the whole nine. I kind of do a little bit of everything. But now, with the changing of the times, I've learned to combine all that to really build a platform for myself, DJs, and other artists to stand on and really, really push their brand.
Yeah.
So first off, let's tell you about WUPN, The Beat. Local internet radio station playing hip hop, R&B, Southern soul. But our main focus is independent artists getting their spins, building up their repertoire. WUPN is worldwide and it's also available on the Odyssey app. So, go to Odyssey, type in WUPN The Beat. You can ride with it, listen to it in your car, on your phone, on your TV, however. Support WUPN The Beat. Also support mywlas.com, representing old school. old school hip hop, Southern soul, R&B. My man Frankie J is his station.
Legendary.
Rocking it like that. I got my hands in it too. He's my mentor, and I help him out from time to time, pushing that brand. And also WABB Spirit Radio. They're FM. They're right here in Anderson, 105.1. So support them as well. These are the 3 stations that I'm currently working with at the moment. And also, like I say, I'm DJing school gigs, birthday parties, bars, some clubs, not too many of them, but any type of special event to push the brand. So that's where I'm at right now.
No doubt. I'm gonna go ahead and go right into it because I remember back in the day, get my little story of how we met. Those who know that I was, a bona fide MC, still am.
Yes, sir. All day.
Oh yeah. Moving to Anderson, traveling up down the south, from Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, a little bit of Kentucky, and Virginia. So I was always traveling with the fair. And I was always meeting people. I'm a people person. I had my demos. I always kept my demos on me at all times. And
right.
That's the way it was back in the day. Back, now we got emails. We got we got these social medias. Now back then we get to have a cassette tape demo. You know what I mean? Or you got to have a DAT tape. If you had a DAT or whatever, if you had a DAT, you was ready.
Oh yeah.
You was the manager. Somebody give you a DAT, you already know they was all about their
know what time it is.
But I had a cassette, and I had copies of them that I can give out. I kept me like 100 copies on the road that I can give because I know I was going to meet a lot of people. So to make that a little bit short, I just moved to Anderson, just got finished doing the fair, got my first little trailer and everything, and was on my grind. And I seen a flyer because at that time it was flyers. I didn't really see flyers that much when I first moved out there, but somebody had posted a flyer on one of the streets in the hood, and I grabbed it, and it was it had his company, had DJ NIC's company on there, and he had a whole full staff and everything. So I called him, and the secretary answered the phone, left a message, and then he called me back. Matter of fact, I believe he just came back from Atlanta.
Yeah, and we used to tear ATL up back in the early '90s.
Yeah, definitely, and then I dropped the demo off. I think the girl told me to drop the demo off at the office, and I did. She gave me the address. I dropped the demo off. You came to a trailer with the demo in your hand and said, I didn't listen to it. You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You had the demo in your hand, and you came to my get my address. You came to my where I stayed at, and so I didn't listen to it, but I'm gonna put it in your stereo right now. But I want to be here with you when I listen to it. And you brought one of your partners with you. You brought one of your NRs or one of your executives that work for the company. And they listened to my demo, and he gave me some honest feedback. But one thing he didn't know, I had lyrics, I had bars, and it's like it wasn't too many people at that time that was really consistent on bars in Anderson that was really serious. They wanted to have bars, but they just wasn't serious on the level that I was trying to go at. But it was a different type of music that he was looking for at that time. But he was like, he kept it in his file. He said, I might need this though. You know what I mean? Because you never know when, I might do what I do. But he kept on encouraging me to keep going. He said, you got talent. I'm saying this, that, and the third. So, and ever since then, I kept in contact with him. We ended up building a relationship. As an artist, and then I was learning the business myself, and I learned a little bit of business too, because you the one of the first ones that broke it down to me to get your publishing. Know what your publishing is. Make sure you can do your patent your logo. This is before we had all this technology. You told me to go to the library. You gave me all the tools out to do it, and then I took from there. I took that torch, and I kept on going. So, shout out to my man Shone, the CEO of the Even Rush Network tuned in. Shout out to, he's part of the Fleet DJs too. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He might know you, Shone Dawn. You might know DJ Nick in the building. But yeah, that was a story from that. That I met him, and we just built from there. He just been developing on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? From DJing to doing promotion parties and all that. So that's the story. Now, my question is that journey. What was the tough way about that journey? What's the most toughest thing about that journey for where you at right now? What's the toughest thing that you had to have a challenge that made you really step your game up for what you're doing now, DJ Nick?
Just evolving, learning, keeping up with everything. I mean, times were moving very, very fast.
Yeah.
You know, keeping up with the times, you know, living your everyday life, working your jobs, and still having that desire and that passion to want to do what you were built to do. So, you know, finding the time to still participate in artist showcase, go out here and look for talent, promote talent, you know, just evolving. I say that was the hardest part. Just
Yeah.
never give up on yourself.
Yeah, no doubt,
Continue
no doubt.
to do it in a
And-
major
and you-
way.
And you've been very consistent too, man. Like every time something went on, man, you always had your game face on. That's what I always known you as, having your game face on. Like, you know what I mean? I had to, you know, if you wasn't doing business, I had to catch you on a different lane to where we could definitely kick it and have a good time. But you always had your game face on because back then it was a little bit different. You know what
Yes.
I mean? And what was the project you was behind that was very successful, that you feel that was successful, that really kept things going to what you got going right now? You know, the projects that you was behind.
The biggest project I had going on back then that kept me relevant right to this point was me.
Yeah. Okay.
I was my own product. I was my own project. Because
Right,
if I
right.
didn't keep myself level, straight, and focused, man, I couldn't help nobody else out.
Yeah.
I couldn't manage nobody. I couldn't advise nobody. I couldn't do none of that. So I was the biggest project of, regardless of what I was going through, stay focused on what you want to do, what you're built for.
No doubt. Yeah, we got the Sean Don want to know how do you submit music to your station?
You have to go to the website, which is www.864wupn.com, and you can submit music through there. And one of either myself or my program director, which is Mr. Tim Jones, we'll get it, review it, and put it in rotation, man. And I really mean put it in rotation, because if I like it, it's going to get played 2 to 3 times a day, and put it in mix shows, the whole 9. And like I say, one of us will get back with you. And please also send a bio, any promo pictures, all social media links and everything, because I just don't believe in playing music. I believe in pushing the artist and promoting the brand. I'm real big on that. Even though you may not even have music out, promote your brand.
That's right. I think a lot of artists don't have problems promoting the brand. I think most artists have problems of marketing it and be consistent on releasing music, because the game is different now than when we was coming up. Like when we was coming up, you can do a three single package, and that 3 single package can get you to a whole nother level within 5 years.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, it's kind of easier now, because you can, throw out a single and generate a nice buzz on that single, and do some numbers and really push it. But the thing is, what do you have behind the single? My biggest thing, what I'm seeing now is people dropping singles and music, but they have no product other than that behind it. I need to see t-shirts. I need to see something else other than, hey, go listen to my music on Spotify.
Right.
Because in today's times, I need to see you, hear you, and feel your music.
That's right.
If I can do all 3 of those, I'm really going to be interested. And if I'm interested, there's millions other that will be.
Yeah, especially you, because you definitely helped my brand on no level, especially when a lot of labels looking at me prior to me talking with you, and at that time, I think one of the hottest groups coming out of Aaron at that time was Bad As It Is, and also a couple other people that was on the thing, but Bad As It Is one that really got me motivated to really keep pushing on top of the wisdom I was getting from you. And from you saying that makes a lot of sense, because you are definitely very consistent, strong minded on what you're doing, and you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And you know the marketplace. Do you think a lot of artists out there now, like, you think the marketplace is a little more tougher to be versatile? think artists need to stick to one style for a while till they get their fan base, or you think they should go versatile but have a marketplace for every single for that marketplace?
It doesn't really matter as long as you know how to market and promote yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the name of the game. Consistency, market and promote something.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as you can do that, you can have a song in every genre of music: country, rap, hip hop, pop, R&B. Promote it. I mean,
right.
market it. I mean, target marketing. Who's buying it? Who's listening to it? I mean, they throw music out on Spotify, but yet they don't promote it on social media as much as they should. Which,
That's right.
people do what they can do or what they want to do. I'm not the judge or the jury of that, but it's just my mentality. If I'm gonna take the time to do it, I'm gonna do it in a major way.
Yeah, that definitely has hashtag in a major way. Those who don't know, make sure y'all follow that hashtag and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow him also on social media right there on IG. His content is definitely amazing on IG. I follow consistently. I pretty much know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With his radio show, all that. What do you think what do you think artists need to work on more in their career? Okay, let me say this. What's the number one mistake artists make when they're coming out with music?
Wow, let me put some thought onto that one. Let me see. From what I've seen, they want to copy what they already see in the industry.
Oh yeah.
I see a lot of rappers,
Yeah.
try to rap about this street life. They're not about the street life, but they see Lil Baby and all these other guys doing it. So they want to do it too. Be original.
Okay.
There's room out there for originality. You just got to know how to market yourself. Don't always go with what you see. What works for somebody else may not work for you. So really find your identity.
That's right.
Home in on it and put it out there and roll with it. You never know what today's time. I mean, look how many songs blowing up off TikTok. I mean,
That's
right now, TikTok has got a lot of people in the United States breaking into Kias. Seriously.
That's right.
I mean, I saw that on the news. I'm like, it's a TikTok thing. I mean, wow, really? What an influence.
Mm-hmm.
Use it to your advantage.
That's right. That's right.
But you have
That's
to
right.
know where you're going and what you want to do. You really have to have sight. Do the research behind what you think you see. And then that's when you'll see a lot of hiccups along the way. But if you prepare yourself, I mean, you can jump over those hurdles and move to the next level. But, to each his own,
Yeah, I see a lot of artists making those mistakes. It's funny you say that. I see them making those mistakes all the time, and then they wonder why. Like I see a lot of posts coming up all the time talking about I've been doing this, that, and the third. They're putting details in their posts of what they're doing, but then the one thing I don't see them doing is actually trying to figure out where is their audience at. And I tell people it's more than just posting. It's me being a marketing manager.
Right.
And me taking the marketing classes, I've noticed that people are not taking advantage of these ads because number one, they think it's a scam. Number two, they don't know how to use it. Number three, they have fear to use it. You know what I'm saying? Number four, they just don't want to do it at all. They think they are. Some artists think they already popped it.
Another thing that I saw too, they always want somebody else to do it for them.
Yeah. I see that.
And I mean, there's plenty of companies out there that will help you and help you get to where you're going, but at the same time, that's how artists get ripped off. You got these people helping you, and you don't know exactly what they can do or what they can't do. They could be doing something you know nothing about because you didn't educate yourself on it. Not saying that you got to go learn everything, but be aware of how it's supposed to go versus what they're actually doing. Prepare yourself. That's right.
That's prep work. I call that prep work. That's another thing I see a lot of artists do. They be lazy in that area. I think once the prep work is done, I think everything else will fall into place when you know your audience. I think it's a little more easier. All you got to be is consistent. And that's what I bring to the table when I'm teaching and coaching, and letting people know how to tweak out their keywords, how to use the audience or interest part of the ads and all that. I'm gonna ask you this: when you're marketing and you're promoting what you got going on, do you use ads or you still mostly use word of mouth? Because you touch the people, you hug and kiss babies and shake hands, so you always in the physical. Do you think the physical is just as strong as your digital? Do you think
Yes,
that's tough for an
actually, the
artist?
physical is better.
Yeah,
Because once people feel like they know you and they're a part of what you're doing, that makes them feel good when they see you on social media and say, "Hey, man, I seen him DJ at the club, or I seen him DJ at the bar, man. He gave me a shout out, man. I shook his hand. We took a picture together." Your fans, your audience, they want to see stuff like that, man. They want to feel like they're a part of what you have going on. So that's why I say I'm real big on merch, brand, everything you do.
yes. You the king of the
Somebody
branding.
gonna like it.
Yeah, you the king of the branding, man. I mean, during the
I'm
pandemic.
I'm not the king. I don't. Only title I want to hold is DJ Nick Unplugged, because I'm gonna keep
Listen,
doing it and I'm gonna keep evolving
man, I'm a
as I
praise
go.
on that because when I seen the packages you had for the pandemic, you had the water, you had the sanitizer, you had the mask, you had the t-shirt, you had the handkerchief, you had everything in that package. During the pandemic, was you doing deliveries to people that needed sanitizer, water, or
Well,
that was the
actually,
pack?
after during the pandemic, I stayed real busy.
Yeah,
Even though the state of South Carolina said all clubs and bars had to close, I think by midnight.
yeah,
I stayed pretty busy. I stayed masked up and everything. That's when the little cartoon character DJ Nick logo had the mask on.
yeah, right.
And people will come to the club, have the mask on. I'll have my hand sanitizer. I was just giving them out, man. Stay safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
market, take advantage of what's going on, tap into it,
Yeah.
and take it to the bank.
That was genius. When I seen that, I'm like, yo, I said, I just shook my head. Somebody told I was in the studio recording. As a matter of fact, I was recording the War Injection album, and my engineer like, why you shake your head? I said, my boy DJ Nick. He said, man, and I showed them. They was like, that's genius. That's some
Tap in,
genius.
man.
Yeah, man. Salute to you on that, man. How you branded yourself out with the mask, and being safe, promoting the marketing at the same time, and keeping and saving lives at the same time. That's a 3-part party right there, where you just did that, and I salute you on that. That was definitely an amazing thing you did right there, DJ Nick. So you know what I'm saying. You continue to do what you do, and all that. Man, what artists right now? Because I know you have a top 10 for independent artists on your platform, and on that platform, name a couple artists that you see them really explode in the next 5 years. It's time to give them their shine. It's time to blow some of these artists up real quick on this platform. Name a couple artists that you playing on your
Right
platform.
off the top of my head, I can't remember all of them because I deal with quite a few. Davino Divine,
Play his
definitely.
music. He's on the playlist.
Definitely him. Smitty Bars.
Okay.
Let's see who else we got. We got Hillside Buddha.
Okay.
Who else we got? Let me think. Proper.
Okay.
Got Kirby One Time. And I mean, these artists that I have a good rapport with, that I deal with. Now, there's tons of other artists that I deal with out there. You know what I'm saying? They're just right off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to anybody I didn't name.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a bunch of guys out there that I like, that I see them doing some things in the future, and that I'm gonna play my part in helping them get there. You know what I'm saying? So those guys I named, they constantly get promoted on my station, me playing their music. So those guys, man.
Yeah, straight out to my man, the art master, Payroll. That's my brother. Amazing artwork. That's my fan right there. I got to get him on the show also. You know what I mean? No doubt. Shout him out. Supporting DJ.
What's up, P?
Yes, sir. It's my bro. Right there and all that. And of course, the Quasia single "Love Hangover" it drops on the 18th. Yes, sir. She is the artist that I played the commercial in the beginning of this joint. Her
Hey, I like that.
Yeah. Hey, he gonna sing you that single. He gonna sing you the, single. That's on rotation on 716 Live Radio. For those who don't know, I work on my morning show every morning on 716live.com, on the internet radio every morning. I got a morning show with my queens, D'Amica and Vet Green, and we definitely have an amazing morning show at 7 a.m. in the morning. Tune in, and we definitely have some topics, playing some good indie artists, and also we can take it back sometime on where we come from and have a good time on the morning show. Start your morning off right. We definitely reinventing the morning show in September. You know what I mean? So no doubt. And this, also go to the Evening Rush Network Radio and check out the DJs on there. They definitely doing their thing. The Fleet DJs be definitely doing what it do and all that. You know what I'm saying? But right now we have my boy DJ Nick. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the musical historian. I can't say, he's a musical historian. He does all types of music. You know what I'm saying? And even though this is he's a hip hop historian too. Because he came from where I come from, and we definitely grew up in some real hip hop coming up in the game, and knowing some good music coming out of the South. Like I moved down south right when the South was getting put on.
Yes,
I moved down there in 1999, so I was right there when the South was planting that seed. I was there in that growth, and it's an amazing experience out there. How you see where the South music going right now? How you feel where it's at now? Do you think it's where it was back then in the 2000s, or you think it's still evolving?
The South took off back then and ain't never looked back and ain't never gonna look back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done evolved so much, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the South run it right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Hands down.
Definitely. Shout out to the South, and then Chi-Town. The drill music, Chi-Town is definitely.
Oh yeah.
Is neck to neck with them right now, and how you feel about the new sound, the original sound coming back? Shout out to my brothers from my hometown, Griselda. Shout out to my Benny the Butcher, Conway, and Westside Gun. How you feel that boom bap came back solid? How you feel about that sound?
Hey man, it's all gonna rotate back around.
Yeah.
And it's a never ending cycle.
Yes, it is.
What was hot back then will be hot now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna all circulate. But I mean, I love it though.
Yeah.
I love every aspect of music, period. Don't matter what the genre is. And I'm saying it to say this because I understand the business behind it.
That's right.
Back when I didn't know a whole lot, man, how's these country artists doing this and that? Especially back in the 80s, the big hair bands, the heavy metal bands, man, they were killing it.
Yeah.
It's the business behind it.
Right.
That's what makes it go around.
When you learned the business, did you take a course or you just did the research yourself, being in the library like I did?
Hey, hold on 1 second, all right?
1 second, y'all.
Glitch.
No doubt. We can hear the DJ Nick will be back. You know what I mean? In a minute, we're gonna take a little break in a minute and all that live here on the Even Rush. Shout out to my man Willie Trump, Tim Jones. What's going on, family? You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I mean? My man, Dawn is in the building. My man P, shout him out, man. Doing your thing on that artwork, man. We got to get up and do a collab again, big dog. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? And also, yeah, of course, the Evening Rush Network live on YouTube. My man DJ Nick is back in full effect. You know what I mean? But yes, DJ Nick in the building. Yeah, we having a good time today. I appreciate everybody tuning in and sharing and making it do what it do. You know what I mean? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of break right now and do a commercial break. You know what I mean? And then we'll be right back after the break. And we're gonna get into more conversation. And then we're gonna talk about his new show that he is putting together for independent artists for their music videos. We're going to talk about that and how can you submit stuff on that. And we'll be right back after these messages. No doubt. And I'm hosting and producing y'all at the same time.
Yes, sir.
That's what they do. You know what I mean? Multitasking here, and
that's what you do, man.
Yeah. Oh man, we gotta keep working and keep doing what we do. We'll be right back y'all after these messages, no doubt.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
We trying, man. Y'all see me out here. 716 is live.
Yo, shout out to 716 Live, man. Keep rocking on. You heard me? Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vet Green. Listen, we are live right now on 716live.com radio. Make sure you are hitting us up for the morning show every Monday through Friday. That is right, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right on 716live.com. Make sure you hit that radio button once you get there and give us a call, okay? Love ya.
If I'm an artist watching our show, how does one person figure out who their fan base is and then market to them effectively?
I think in order to market, you have to understand, number one, you must know the definition of the word. Two, you must know how to use that word in a sentence. And three, well,
you.
I'm going to market could mean that I'm going to the grocery store.
This guy.
What does the term market mean? What is the stock market? What does market mean? Does market not mean to make money? So in order for me to make money, I have to be specific. Hence, what does the definition of marketing? Can you use it in a sentence? If you can use it in a sentence and you understand the meaning of it, then you understand the context of it. So in order for you to market, that would have to be specific. You cannot be specific if you don't have access to your information. Episode 1, cheat code 1. I don't care who you are, what team you have. If you cannot open the hood and look underneath and know what you are looking at, you don't know if your car can win the race. You hope it will win the race. You believe that if you get enough stickers on the outside of the car, it'll win the race. You believe that if you have the same gas as Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Bobby and the rest of these guys, that you will win the race. That's what you believe. Do you understand what marketing is? And that's what separates 99.9% of the people from the ones that aren't. If anybody can do marketing, there wouldn't be need for marketing agencies. There are people that are masters at marketing. You have people like Ogilvy, who was considered to be the godfather of marketing, the guy who took the Volkswagen Bug and made it a symbol of American freedom. I want you to think about that. This is a man who given the world some of the greatest marketing concepts. One of them is the only product that sells is the one that's advertised. How do you advertise if you don't know who you advertising to? So to not to correct you, but to put that comment on the right path, promotions is, hey, I'm over here. And marketing is, hey, you in the black hat, I know what you like. I got what you want. And in order for me to be able to do that, I have to have the information. So that's why I say it takes about 6 records to get your mapping right. That's why she says it takes about 18 months of consistent releases. Figure out a way that you can hang where you can hang your hat, but you're going to have to hang your hat, whether it's a song a week, a song every 2 weeks, a song every 3 weeks. You know that it takes at least 4 staff of at least 5 people. That's at least 20 people all working independently to help one person achieve one goal. All of that requires information. None of those people wake up in the morning, come to the office, and do what they think has to get done.
No doubt. This your boy, the Joker, the Overlooked MC, back and full effect right here on the Evening Rush Network on the Underground Lounge. I have my co-host in the building, and guest all that DJ Nick here, bringing you all types of information, giving you that free 99 and all that. You know what I mean? That free game and all that. And those who's watching right now, if you want to get your music and placements in the industry, it's right there on the screen right there. All you beat makers and producers to get placements at unitedmarket.com. All the artists in the game, all record labels have their artists in that website where they're working on the album right now, and they tell you exactly what type of music they want, what style, everything, and you could actually get a placement as long as your paperwork is right. And they also accept BeatStar links and all that type of stuff, so they can go through your files and check out your production. You can put your website in there, you'll have production on it, and you can definitely get a placement in the industry where you can win all those awards and Grammys and all that good stuff. So y'all can check that out right there, unitedmarket.com, right there for all you beat makers in the house. No doubt, no doubt. I'm right here with my boy, DJ Nick.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah. Check him out right there. But go ahead and put your music in the website, x64wupn.com, and definitely his staff will definitely make it do what it do if you want to get on rotation and all that. We also have another question from a comment from Sean Dawn in the building. He said, "Is your radio station is looking for any DJs?"
Of course. Hey, listen, if you got the skills to pay the bills, bring it on. Send me some mixes in. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a mix show right now. You know what I'm saying? And before we go any further, let me give a big shout out to DJ Los out of ATL. Yeah. He's been rocking with me for about 2 years now. His mix show comes on at 10 o'clock Friday, every Friday. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Blazing Fire Radio. It's a syndicated radio show. We broadcast it live every Friday night right here on WUPN The Beat.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me give another shout out to my man Tim Jones, aka everybody's favorite big guy. He has a talk show that comes on Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So make sure you tune into that. Guy's super funny, kicks a lot of knowledge. He's out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Tim Jones Morning Show. Tune in. We have a lot of syndicated shows we're getting ready to bring on to WUPN. Other DJs as well. But yeah, hey man, send me your mixes in.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely put it in the private chat, your email, so I can post that up so people can go ahead and send the email. Or it's in the website.
Just go to the website. It'll send it, straight to my email.
Oh, you know that.
And one more thing, please make sure it's clean. It's the only thing that I ask, because I have people all over the world listening, and I want to keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean right there. You can send everything right there at 864wupn.com. Submit your music and all that. Let's talk about this new show you coming out with. I believe it comes out in the fall. The video review show coming out. Let's talk about that. Let's let people know about that. What's up with that movement? That's gonna be powerful.
Yes. 2 or 3 months ago, I did a trial run, and I have it up on Spotify and YouTube. And it's called the Unplugged Video Podcast. I'm DJing live, and I'm playing music videos, and I'm showing music videos and whatnot of local independent artists, or any artists that want their music reviewed or played and whatnot. And that's what we're doing. I'm trying to hit them with an audio and a visual, besides WUPN The Beat. So you can listen to that 24 hours a day. But to stretch the brand of WUPN, we want to do a video mix show. So that's where I'm at. I'm working on that. Episode number 1 is out. You can go to YouTube and check it out. And like I say, episode number 2 is coming up, but this episode will have a top 5 countdown.
That's fire. I think that's a new movement that a lot of people have been doing, but I think it's coming back since the pandemic. I'm putting together the same format, video review show, co-hosted by my brother from Canada, my blood brother. Because like I said, my dad was a Rolling Stone. Whatever he laid his hat was home. He got kids everywhere. And I got a brother out there in Canada. Yes, sir. And he's gonna be hosting the show with me. And we doing the same thing. We doing a video review. and all that. And also going to be a music review too with the video. So if you don't have a video, we also do music too. We did a pre-run of the review on the morning show on this past Monday, and with me, Queen, the Vet Green, and well, Vet Green wasn't on there, but she was pretty much, she was sick at the time, so she was just, in the comments. But I had Queen D'Amica on. This High Vibe was on with me. We was playing some good music off the Spotify playlist, which is the 716 live radio playlist on Spotify. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow that. You can just search 716 lives radio, and that definitely will get you right in where you can just press like and support. A lot of people is getting a lot of streams, they getting a lot of things, and I just did my monthly came in today, DJ Nick, and they said that my music with the 716 live radio algorithms at 87%. That's crazy.
That's good.
You know what I mean? That's work.
Yes,
That's
sir.
super work. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, that's what you do, man. Like I say, I salute you a million times now. 20 years from now, I'm still going to salute you. You know what I'm saying? Just like myself, you have evolved from where we started. You've kept up with the times, come out with something new, something fresh. And I love it.
Yes.
So, salute, man. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. I've learned a lot from your grind. You really inspired me a lot, man, because you stayed busy. I know I always stay busy, but you stayed in the business side more, because I was more of an artist for a while. I got more of the business side when I started getting into retail, into urban wear, working at Shirt Kings, and that let me know the marketplaces of different places in the South. I learned the marketplaces from Atlanta to Charlotte to Florida to Myrtle Beach. So I was teaching while I was traveling, doing things that with Shirt Kings. And at that time, you was actually, you was outside, you was in the streets, you was outside in Atlanta, you was outside in Florida, you was definitely bringing back the knowledge and the wisdom, and I was watching and learning at the same time.
No doubt.
Yeah. And anytime I ask questions or we chopped it up, because we branded and a couple other companies together that we chopped it up, and you definitely kept me inspired. You kept me going in spite of the way the energy was, and you was like, listen, bruh, you have your own lane. You don't need this here. You always told me that. You know what I mean? You always see my vision.
Right to this day.
Yeah, man, you see my vision. You see what I was trying to do, and I salute you to that, man, because I think a lot of people didn't see my vision, what I was trying to do at that time. As me still was pushing to be an artist, but I was still managing. I was managing Miss Mitra at the time, and she's doing her thing right now with her clothing line, her merch, her motivational speaking. She's definitely doing her thing right now. Her name is Diamond Rock now. She's not Miss Mitra no more. She graduated.
Okay.
Yeah, she hate when I call her Miss Mitra now. Yeah, that's my homegirl, my sis. You know what I mean? And she doing her thing. So and all that. So yeah, he got the review show, y'all. So y'all wanna submit music? Can they submit their videos and their music also with 864wupn.com?
Yes. All day long. Send anything you got there. We'll check it out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will get back in touch with you to let you know who, what, when, where, and how. But tell your friends to tell your friends. You know what I'm saying? WUPN, the beat, spread the word.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, man, let me tell you about a few more projects I got going on. This right here is my DJ Nick, just like comic book / activity books for the kids. You know, I got a lot of back to school jams that's coming up. Man, I try to brand myself in every aspect. You know, I do a lot of kid functions, school dances and stuff, and I want to leave my mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go there and put on a good show and play some good music, but I want these kids to walk away with something educational and something that may help them down the line. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if this may, be a vision for a young DJ to come up and say, hey, you know what? I want to DJ like DJ Nick. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not done with it yet. So it's got games, puzzles, and the whole 9 in it. So and check it out. DJ Nick Unplugged, that kids activity book. And also too,
okay,
we got the sneaker line. You know what I'm saying?
So
get you some kicks. These are the major ways right here. This is the unplugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? DJ Nick. Push your brand. That's all I can tell you, man. Push
Major way.
your brand.
I like them in major ways though. I like that color. That's my fall colors. You know, I got hoodies that color.
For sure. Last but not least, for all the grown folks out there that like to have fun, here it is. Unplugged vodka. Flavored vodka, that is. That's right. I got my own drink.
Yes,
And
sir.
I got several more coming out too. But push your brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get behind your product, advertise, promote, market. I mean, I do a lot of club, not club, but bars.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They in there drinking Grey Goose and all this stuff. I'm like, man, they should be drinking my brand. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So,
That's
yeah,
a fact.
we're going to do it just like this.
Is that liquor is for sale right now? They can get it on the website or they can get it on
No, it's not available right now, actually.
Okay.
I mean, only but through me, private parties and stuff. I don't have a distributor as of yet, but it's coming though.
Okay.
No, I got several more brands, tequila, cognac that's coming out as well. So
I'd like to support that. I like to support that bad boy right there. I like to give me a cocktail here and there.
And don't forget about the high quality H2O.
H2O, unplugged water. Like I said, you had that in the package, or you had that in your pandemic package.
Yes, sir.
That was genius right there with the mask and everything. He was giving them out for free. That was off the chain. That was, like I said, that was awesome right there. That's, I'm still overwhelmed over that right there. That right there is like, okay, yeah, that's definitely different. You know what I'm saying?
Market yourself, man. Any way, form, shape, fashion you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? You got 101 artists out there that's trying to push music. Show me a few artists that's pushing their merch just as hard as they pushing their music. You know, one thing I learned a long time ago, and Frank, you know, you just put a lot of time and a lot of money into artists.
That's right.
And some of them wouldn't listen, and I just feel like it wasn't going nowhere. Then I woke up one day and said, guess what? Put that time and energy and money into yourself and what you do. You be the artist. You manage yourself.
That's right.
That's
right.
You know, I do listen to myself.
And your brand is crazy. You doing what you do, and I got the same with me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I push whatever I got going on, podcast, radio, helping other artists. I got the marketing class. I've been doing the marketing courses for a while now. I was in courses for a while. I was in courses for 10 years. By the time I was in Anderson, and by the time I left Anderson, I was still going to the marketing courses and learning marketing, digital marketing. Then I went to one of the biggest online Zooms before y'all knew what Zoom was. That Bill Gates had did, and I got that class, and a good friend of mine that paid for it for me to get in there because they knew I was going to take that wisdom and run with it, and I wasn't going to waste the time and that money for it. So they definitely invested in me and believed in me and winning that class, and that's why I know the things I know. I've been knowing these digital marketing strategies back then before it came to a point to where people was using bots on MySpace. You know, MySpace was the first bot that a lot of those artists get put on, like Soulja Boy, Lady Gaga, you know what I mean, Justin Bieber, Drake. I mean, these artists, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, a man and that lady, you know, how he got put on, you know what I mean, through MySpace back then, and they was using those marketing bots then, and it was working there because the algorithm was different. Now everything is so impact, they had to take that out to let the people move the algorithm and keep them interest moving. So, I know
yes,
you
sir,
can
all day long, man, all day long. And I'm gonna say this: we didn't touch on it. AI, artificial intelligence, ain't gonna take over nothing.
Yeah.
Because just remember, somebody had to develop the AI. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So use AI to your advantage instead of saying, oh, AI is going to take over everything. No, AI is not going to take over nothing.
No.
It's
a marketing tool. It's a marketing tool.
All day long.
Yeah, it's a marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? Use that to advantage for a marketing tool. You know what I mean? It's so many different things. Like I got a couple of people hit me up on a couple of my mentors gave me some links on some AI links or some graphics. And there's some amazing things you can do that you can benefit off of that AI.
All day long.
Yeah, you can actually use it to your advantage to where you can actually put something together that's so organic to where They don't even know it's AI, but it's going to fit so good in your brand that it's going to push you forward to a whole nother level. So, you know that
Next
I'm
level,
learning.
baby.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely learning in those areas. I'm learning these things. Everything. I mean, but everything is also have a budget. They made that clear. Everybody think everything is a handout, and I talked about that on my morning show this morning. You know what I mean? You got to have a budget before you do anything. You can't go to nobody unless you have a budget. You can't really come to
Yeah,
me.
you're right about that.
You definitely can't go to DJ Nick if you have without having at least having a budget. Be prepared because you never some stuff you might can give for the free 99, but some stuff you might not can't. And so when he do bring it to your attention, you could be ready for that. You know, like okay, the budget this much, and I can do this. I can negotiate. You know what I mean? Because because you're trying. If when you do that, you'd be surprised how many businesses, how many people that actually have those connectors that will give you a just a little slight discount because you is put in the effort and you came right up front saying budget, bag, money, whatever word you want to use that's going to elevate your people and take care of your family. And listen, that right there will help you build a relationship just that quick. You know what I mean? Let me make that very clear.
Well, it shows me that you're serious if you can have a budget, because you got to invest in yourself.
That's right.
You know, if you're looking for somebody else to invest in you, that's 90% you're gonna get screwed over.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Just invest in yourself.
Yeah, and don't be afraid. That people had that fear. We talked about that on the radio show this morning too. People have fear to invest.
Scared money ain't gonna make no money.
Yeah, scared money ain't gonna get no money.
Gotta jump off the porch.
Yeah, that's the hey. Listen,
can't say you the hottest rapper around. You ain't trying to make no moves.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Show me.
Yeah, show me. Show me the Missouri state. Show me.
Yeah,
show me. State. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we definitely giving the game. I appreciate you being on this platform, big dog.
All day long.
It's way overdue. We've been so busy this past year. I've been working on it. I finished up the album and doing this, and you building a new radio station and this and that. We was pretty, but for a while we was pretty much text tagging.
Yeah. So it's all good though, because eventually we always roll back around.
We always do. Yeah, we're
gonna see each other at some point.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now I'm not in the West Coast no more. I moved to Pittsburgh now.
Okay.
I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now, in the hills. You know what I mean? A whole new marketplace. I can't wait to tap in and all that. But I'm right here in Pittsburgh. Ain't that far from my hometown Buffalo. It really ain't that far from really Charlotte either. Charlotte's only like 5 hours away.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So saying 5 hours away. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I ain't too far from touching down, because I know you DJ in a different city. Let people know all the places you be DJing at, just because they want to pop up on you.
Everywhere. I promote everything that I do, so just tap into one of my social media pages. You'll see it.
Yeah, right there, y'all. Right there, Instagram. Right there. Go ahead and follow him, DJ Nick Unplugged. Right there. You know what I mean? And everything is on the websites too.
Yes, sir.
DJNickmusic.com.
All day long.
All day. Everything is right there you need to know. You know what I mean? And then submit your music at www.864wupn.com.
Yes, sir.
I mean? Make sure it's clean. You know what I mean?
Please make sure it's clean. That's the only thing. I'm not going to charge you anything. Just make sure it's clean.
Just make sure it's clean. That's all. You know what I mean? We don't need no F-bombs and none of that. I'm saying. And if you're going to do that, make sure it's clean. Make sure you do some editing, because I know some people get lazy on the editing.
Yeah, if you're going to pay for something, and when you record your music, please get a dirty version, but get a clean version too.
That's right.
I don't think a whole lot of artists focus on that now, because they just want to put music out there to put on YouTube and Spotify. And they don't do it like we used to do it. We used to get 2 or 3 different versions, and submit, to a radio and whatnot. There's a lot of internet radio stations that will play independent music. Back in the day, man, I had a bunch of spreadsheets of who was playing music in every state. And you think I wasn't sending out emails to get to them? Because you know what I'm saying? That's what we do to get the artists heard. But
that's right. That's right.
Clean your music up. It can be a hot club song. Just give me a clean version of it.
That's it. That's it. Nice clean jump off. You know what I mean? And especially you really want to make it spicy, put some sound effects in there to make that thing sound like, you know what I mean? Give it that spice. I like that. I like
Well,
the sound
I'm a DJ, so if it's that hot, I'm gonna ask you for permission to remix it.
Yeah.
With today's technology, with DJing, boy, you can do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do some crazy stuff back then without this technology, but now you really can do some crazy stuff.
Oh
so
man, yeah.
if it's hot like that,
great, man,
remix that thing.
flavor. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And no doubt, man. This is my boy DJ Nick, man. Glad to have you on the show. We're gonna have him on again for an update. Because I know he got a lot of things going on. Definitely we're gonna talk backstage a little bit, man, and all that. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to all the 864 family, tuned in, all my 716 Live family, all my Even Rush Network family. They all tuning in and showing a lot of love to the Underground Lounge. Now I'm on Wednesdays, y'all can see. I'm on Wednesday, the new season and all that, right here on Even Rush Network at 9 o'clock. Tune in, and you know what I mean? And I'll be bringing more DJs and more producers onto the show on this season, because I believe that, they don't get enough shine. I think it's time for a lot of these DJs and a lot of these producers to definitely get their flowers while they're here. You know what I mean? I give them their flowers if you're a female DJ, but I'm gonna give you a crown if you're a male DJ. I don't want to say flowers. I had to say pause on that because that sounds kind of crazy.
Wow. Hey, I don't need no crown. I don't need no flowers. Just check me out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you gotta do, check me out, watch me work. Hey, if you're feeling it, rock with me. If you're not, I'll holler at you later. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. We're gonna get it in either way.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in anyway, because that's what you do. You know what I mean? I always gonna give you your praise, man, because you definitely doing some good work, and your brand is solid, and you're pushing that brand crazy.
Man, listen, I'm just getting started. You feel what I'm saying?
I know
20 years ago, that was a test run.
Yeah, baby, you ain't even hit the blocks yet running. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Right now, you just stretching.
I don't want no shot.
That's it. You know what I mean? And you're doing a good job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And man, I love you, bro. And
yes, sir. All day long, man.
Nobody, stay on, big dog. We're gonna talk backstage. Introduce you to my man Don from Even Rush Network. We're gonna be all right. We up out of this joint, yo. Peace.
All right.